Yeah.
You need this?
No.
Oh.
No, just this thing. Shut up! Shut up!
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I should have used a bagel.
Where's Eden?
What?
Your wife. Remember, you have a wife?
Yeah, where's my wife? That's a good question. That's the same question I've been asking myself. Where's my wife?
Well, this is nice. I mean, this is actually a very nice room. Oh, Eden, look at your view. It's glorious.
Thanks, Mom. You're welcome. For what?
Everything. Oh. Everything's gonna be okay. I hope so.
Well, your preliminary test didn't show any abnormalities, and there's no reason to believe these tests were live.
I know. I know, I keep telling myself that. It's just that when we walked into the hospital and came into this room, all of a sudden everything seemed really terrible.
How can things be terrible with such a beautiful view like that? Arthur, Dr. Wilkins is very good at dissipating anxieties. You know, after you meet him and you talk with him, everything's going to be fine.
See, there you go.
Oh, he'll be right in. And by the way, there's a buzzer over here, just in case you need anything,
Okay.
all right?
Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, I wish...
What? You wish what?
No, I was just gonna say I wish Cruz were here.
Aha. And?
And I don't want him here.
Eden.
I would be more afraid if he were here. Mama, if I can't have children, I think I'm gonna lose him. Chip. Chip.
Honey, Cruz is going to love you no matter what. And you don't even know if there's anything wrong, so you have to stop torturing yourself. And I wish you'd do what I'm asking you to do. Call him. Tell him what you're doing even before you take the test.
Mama, I can't. You don't know how important it is for Cruz to have a child. Did you see the way he reacted to Chip?
That's really what this is all about, isn't it?
What do you mean?
The reason that you're so desperate to have a child is so Cruz will forget about Chip.
No. No.
Honey, I'm not saying it's the only reason or the most important reason, but I think it is a reason, and I have seen how you've been affected, how much it has bothered you since Cruz found out about the baby.
Mama, Tori isn't going to let Cruz see Chip anymore. Chip is out of Cruz's life.
But not out of his heart, and you have to accept that. And I know it's hard. Believe me, I know it's hard. When I married Cece, all I wanted was Pamela's memory out of there. There was Mason reminding me all the time. And he was Cece's first son. So it took a lot of tears and a lot of time for me to realize that the love he had for his son, I couldn't erase. I couldn't ignore it. Now, Cece loves all his children, but Mason was his firstborn, just like Chip is to Cruz.
Mama, I really don't want to hear this.
I know you don't, but you're going to have to, and you're going to have to accept it, Eden, because if you don't, you're going to pay in the long run. You and Cruz are wonderful together. You have a wonderful future together, but you cannot deny him the love of this son. It wouldn't make any difference. He's going to love him anyway. Don't try to take it away from him, because if you do, you're going to end up being hurt.
Watch out for her leg there, easy does it. It looks like she might be coming to. Over here.
Lay still. Lay still. We're going to take you to the hospital.
My baby.
She's got
My baby.
internal injury. Hey, what's she saying? Hey! Hey, hey! Knock it off! Knock it off! I think there's a baby in there.
I saw that smoke coming out of your house here. I thought I better run over with the water.
Yeah, well, I probably should have ordered a pizza, you know.
You still haven't answered my question.
That's because I don't know the answer. Supposedly, she's in L.A. on business.
What do you mean, supposedly?
Well, that's the thing. Has she said anything to you about anything?
Has she said anything to me about anything? Gee, I don't know. That's kind of a big category.
All right, all right. I mean, you know, anything. Like, something going on with her. Some problem she might be having?
No. Why?
I don't know. It's just a feeling I got, you know. It's just... I'm making it up, probably. I'm probably losing my mind or something. This is good.
Thanks.
So now that you're here, why don't you tell me what's going on with Mason?
Can't.
Julia, the guy is out there on his own. He has no idea what he's up against. He should have somebody helping him.
Look, if this were happening to you, would you want Eden to tell everybody what you were up to and where you were?
You wouldn't be telling everybody. You'd be telling me.
You'd never forgive me.
Mm-hmm. And will you be able to forgive yourself if something happens to him? Think about it. Hello? Speaking. What? Well, how is she? Okay, she had a little boy with her probably. Is he? Where? I'm on my way.
What's going on?
Tori just had a car accident.
Is she hurt?
They don't know.
What about Chip?
They don't know that either. Come on.
Let's go.
Margaret tells me you're a little nervous.
A little.
I'm not going to tell you not to be nervous. It's perfectly normal. I will tell you not to worry, though. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. We'll be doing a series of relatively routine tests.
Routine?
First, we'll draw a little blood. Not too much, just a little.
Then what?
Well, we'll probably do what we call a salpingogram. That's where we inject dye into the fallopian tubes. It's a bit uncomfortable, but not painful.
Oh, it sounds painful.
You know, I'm sorry your husband isn't here. We usually like to have the husbands involved in these tests.
Oh, well, he wanted to make it, but his work kept him. He said he was anxious to hear from me, though.
I understand. I think it's important for me to tell you from the outset that despite the advances in infertility, we may find that you cannot have children. Now, I know that sounds bleak and upsetting, but I don't want to lead you into this with any false hopes.
Well, I already am aware of the possibility.
Good. You see, many women aren't, and, well, their disappointment is very extreme. Some women don't ever get over it.
Well, I'm prepared.
Glad to hear it. And I want you to know that if the tests indicate that you can't conceive, well, there are other options.
Oh, what, you mean like adopting?
I myself have 2 lovely children. They're both adopted.
Oh, your wife?
No, she can't. But we love those kids as if they're our own. They've become our own.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. I just want you to be aware of all the possibilities.
Well, I am.
Good. Everything is going to be fine.
Okay.
Just relax, and I'll check in on you again before bedtime, okay?
All right. Thanks.
That's better. If you need an outside line, dial 7. In case you want to call your husband and tell him the truth. I think you should. We husbands are more understanding than you give us credit for.
How did you know?
I've been doing this long enough to tell. Give him a call. You'll feel better. See you in a bit.
Talk to me. No blood pressure. We're losing her.
All right, call code blue. Somebody get the crash cart.
She's gone from the car? No, she's pinned behind the wheel.
He's in shock. Where's the damn crash cart?
Come on.
Not charging.
Everybody off.
Come on. Come on.
All right, call surgery. Try it again.
Charging.
Everybody off.
Come on, Victoria. Come on. All right, let's get her down to OR. I went her there yesterday. Okay.
God, wait, don't you think you should...
Not now, Heather.
God, she needs thoracic surgery.
She's dying, Heather. We don't have time.
So, what about the child? There was a little boy in the car, right? What happened to him? Where is he?
I don't know anything. I just got here. I missed all the action.
Action? You call this action, man? My son was in this car.
All right, Cruz, why don't we go to the hospital? Obviously, they're there now.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he knew. I didn't fool him about Cruz for a second.
Right, so he told you to call him, just like I've been telling you.
Yeah, Mama, but Mama, don't you understand? If I couldn't have fooled a doctor who didn't even know me, how could I have fooled Cruz? I mean, Cruz had to have known, and he let me come anyway.
Right, because he has a lot of faith in you, so have a little faith in him and pick up the phone and call him. Tell him.
I will, Mama, but we're not right now.
Oh, okay.
Mama, what would you have done if you didn't have children?
Thrown a party? No, just kidding, just a little joke.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know. I think about you all and how far we've all come together, and I love how you've all turned out. I can't imagine not having you.
I can't think of two better parents than you and Daddy to have raised us.
Really? Oh, that a compliment that is coming from my daughter. Thank you. Well, I guess what we did is we just did our best, and believe me, it wasn't easy all the time, because there were a few years there where you stopped being children, turned into monsters, but, you know, we did the best we could.
Daddy says they're always monsters until you have your own.
Now, even your own can be monsters sometimes.
Yeah, he's right. Hope I get to find out.
Oh, baby, you will. I know you will. And thank God you have a man who loves you to death. And always will. Because, you see, having children doesn't always make a marriage perfect. But that kind of love does. Look at your father and me.
Daddy loves you a lot.
Yeah, but he loves on his own terms. I don't want terms. I want unconditional. I don't know if Cece will ever be able to do that.
Mama, are you so sure there's love without terms?
You pick up the phone, call your husband, and he'll prove that kind of love to you.
You're bossy.